friend, Sabotage, like, I always see how hard it is for him to, like, prepare an entire set. I'm like,
For radio? Yo. Wait, Sabotage Pina Nuje? Out.
Yeah.
Oh, with the homies?
Yeah.
Oh, that's homeboy. Yeah. That's your homeboy.
Acid on the beat, ho.
And we are back with another episode of PaRty CoRneR, episode 4. This is probably gonna be my favorite episode because it's strictly hip hop. You see who's here. There's so many accolades that I can give this brother. What I knew was rolling with a couple of dudes that was doing too much lean, probably. I don't know what these niggas was doing, man. Definitely high on some weed.
Yeah.
Definitely high on some weed, but
For sure.
for one thing I could say, I could compare them to Cask. You know, they I wanna scheme saying that I feel like y'all at the time would be reminiscent of then Cask. Lyrically, out of the new generation, homies, Uchaga, Che, non, Wangwala. I call you. Yeah. You know me. I played your stuff back in the club.
Yeah,
that's how dope this homie was. I played his stuff in the club.
That was such a crazy night.
I played his stuff in the club.
That was unbelievable.
Yeah, they were gang deep. They were going ham at every song that I had, and I never got to really say thank you for setting as well as a DJ setting now, man. And there's a whole group. Okay, it's a swarm of just even if it's just homies, right? And they're just mashing along to what you're doing. It just means a lot. But let me not take too much away from this great homie. The 30RSA, what's up?
Thank you.
Thank you for coming onto the MK network. More knowledge to everybody.
I can't really thank you enough for that introduction. That really meant a lot to me, and it kind of got to give me the essence of the work that was being put in at that time. Yeah. What was that? 2017? Yeah, 2016, 17 was the craziest year.
Yeah, 2017 was great. It was great. Y'all were like, y'all were definitely the new cast. Yep. Y'all were definitely the new cast.
Crazy, performing everywhere, and we were just doing it.
And I'm not saying that to like compare you to anybody else. I'm just saying like the accolades that y'all built up might be even higher or whatever the case may be. But I'm just saying like. There's no ascension that I've seen from like a street crew in Bloem towards that. Besides the people that were before you guys, just before you guys,
definitely.
Yeah.
That was a crazy time in my life actually, and I will always be thankful I got to live through that, because it taught me a lot. It really kind of. It put a lot on me, put a lot of pressure on me, but it was a really, really crazy year at that time, gigging everywhere, and as I was saying, it was purely off of love, we didn't really care if, need to get paid, or, well, of course, eventually, we felt like, but it was really just based off of love, and that's what I think I'm still in this for, basically, the love.
Okay, now I feel you.
The love.
Who's 30? Like, sharp love. I just want to take it like straight, like to the beginning. Ontana guy. What are you about? What is I didn't even know your real name, unfortunately, but it's because we like street colleagues, man.
Yeah,
like,
straight.
Like how every time we linked up in the club, whether it be Jozi, whether it be Boho or Ivy at the time, whatever, we'd always like conversate and chat about like where we see hip hop and everything going.
That's true.
I wanna get BCCU, like this is a real conversation, man. Like in the comments, people shouldn't get it twisted. These are real conversations with people that I've always wanted to have these conversations with. But I felt like it's so, I don't know, important for it to be documented, because we don't document enough in Bloem.
That's true. I love that you asked that, because I also want people to know me for who I am. So, my name's Loiso Machola, born and bred in Bloemfontein, 23, and yeah, man, life is really moving very differently right now. I fell in love with music, I'd say, at a very young age. And I got my inspirations from very different places that I never really thought, because basically at home they really love music, and my mother and my father, they really used to play music.
What type of music?
And that's the weird thing, it was gospel. It's kind of weird how...
So you grew up in a church?
Not really, but my parents were very, they really were into church a lot. I'd go to church a lot, but I wasn't really within. So they played a lot of gospel around the house, whether they were in the car or, cleaning, and I never really thought that would be an influence to me. So of course, as time went on, you just get to evolve now and just realize how, different music is. That's when I started, venturing into hip hop. Like, started seeing your T.I.'s, your Lil Wayne.
So for context, what year were you born?
99.
You're 99.
Yeah. It's born in 99.
So around about the time, your first recollection of hip hop, what was it? What was Emma Nadimani? Not that he's spitting, but he's talking some real shit. Real shit.
Man, I'd say...
And I wanna be like that, but you enjoying this for the first time. Because I remember it was Tupac. My brother used to come back from hostel and man, ka boombox stanza cassette. He had every cassette and he had the first CD feeling Tupac. Like when CDs were like a newish thing, like in the late 90s, whatever the case may be. So he bumped that thing every single time. I know how December. I'm gonna fuck your crib to the dick you clean west side. Yeah. So what was that recollection for you?
For me, it has to be when I first heard. I think it was T.I. I think it was T.I.
South Boys.
Yeah.
Atlanta.
I'm not gonna really, but I really think...
T.I. comes from a rough hood, man.
Yeah. We used to rap about real shit yesterday.
So it's similar to what you'd say. You'd say you were angry. Was it a thing of you're matching your lifestyle with his, or like your upbringing with his type thing?
My upbringing, my kind of upbringing, because like I wouldn't say I had the toughest, but things were always rough. I come from rough neighborhoods. Parents were always rough on you. So things were just not. At that time, I felt like I could relate to him a lot. So yeah, and you heard Lil Wayne. I must say Weezy also just really put a serious influence in my hip hop life, you know, CoRneR, all the CoRneR series.
Go DJ, that's my DJ.
Yeah,
Go
know,
DJ.
Like, Young Money, things were very crazy at that time. There was an influx of music, and it was very crazy for me to witness. Kendrick Lamar, like all his projects. I still have his projects till this day. I still listen to this man. So I feel like the content, what they say, I really relate to that. I related to that a lot. So it's kind of the things that still make me who I am today. Yeah. So.
Okay. I can relate to that. Man.
Yeah.
I can relate to that.
I can
relate to that. So now let's fast forward to your first lyric. When do you come up with your first bar? Okay, man. Hit the band.
That was crazy. That was also a crazy day, because as I said, I'd be with my brother a lot, and he'd watch the battle rapping, and I'd just be like, oh, what are these guys,
Hey, keep on fucking.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I'm gonna take your girl.
What is this? So that's when I was like, okay, I could try it on a beat, I still remember I was in primary, I'd say, grade 6, 5. I called myself Lil Fizzy. I still remember that shit. How corny is that? How corny was that? So, Lil Fizzy, what? My man. So,
I'll tell you mine off air. If I say it, everybody's gonna remember it. So, I'll tell you mine off air. Yeah.
Alright. So, it was very crazy, like, witnessing that I could do that. Like, oh, this, hey man, basic rhymes, car, bar, just try to make something work, doesn't really matter, didn't really matter what I wrote about at that time. Of course, I was just, trying this out. I'm in grade 5, honestly. So, okay, it's coming along, and that's when you just realize that, maybe this was meant for me. It's crazy how you'd have such realizations at a young age, but I really felt like I'm going to be doing this forever, and it's weird how I'm still here, it's weird how we're still here trying to do this daily.
No, that's really, that's very close to a lot of rappers from the hood's story, because I was telling you, like, on our way here, like, yo, like, if you from Rockland Hood, dog, Rockland Hood that has produced the finest, if not the best from Bloom. If I do say so myself, because in the how many years of hip hop have I been in? Like 18 years of hip hop, Bloemfontein that I've been hanging out with the niggas that I've been hanging out with and whatever, and hearing different people till this day try to impress me with their bars or whatever, like the case may be. Shout out to everybody, not saying I can do whatever, it's just that I really am a connoisseur of bars and genuine, like, beats, like beats, I know. Yeah, man. If I get to 100K followers, bro, I think I might go back to the music thing. You get what I'm saying? Case I'm happy or whatever the case may be. But I'm trying to let the pod grow, and the channel as a whole, with the stakeholders. We're trying to let it grow as much as possible. When did you now meet up with the homies, not talking about growth, and decide that we can be like a battle rap crew, or were you just like a crew, or did you guys go to the same school, or because I feel like was there a fizzy career before the new league, or was it the thing of you had a solo career after being 50 and then became 30, moved on towards being more affiliated with the new league or whatever the case may be.
There was a solo career before, at that time. I was still making music, kind of making music.
As fees.
No.
Okay, when did you transform from fizzy to 30?
That was, I'd say, as soon as I got to high school, man.
Sure.
Yeah, as soon as I got to high school, I had to change. I just had to change. That was a very big, it's different now. It's not the same, you're growing mentally, you're maturing. So that's when the transformation was. It, turned to 30, So I even got that name in high school, That was crazy. So I turned to 30, and that's when I started having a solo career. Like, okay, I'm actually going to make music, because I was in the same school as, Stino and...
Wait.
Yeah, like we'd watch Stino freestyle and, things like that.
You must have been in grade 8 or something by then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, 8 or 9. So, you see...
Oh damn, yeah. Who's here for 4 years? So yeah.
Like,
Stino was your matric.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we'd see things like that on, during break. Oh, dope. Shays was also just making music a lot. So.
I'm not sure no scheme to. Can I get my uti that used to rap with Stino? Island Jozi, man. Can I get man? No, Kera community, man. He made benchmark with Yanastino. Call me a booty Hollywood.
That short guy.
Don't worry, I'll edit all the arms out. But it's I'm not gonna. Otherwise, I could look at this topic. What's his name? Oh, okay, but continue. Okay, his name.
Yeah. So those are things that you just see on a regular, break, regular Wednesday. People freestyling. Everybody was just pushing the culture somehow. So I was like, no, cool. I'll try this out. Let me try this out one day. Freestyle. Very crazy moment. Yo, shit. Yeah, went there, freestyled. Everybody seemed to like it. I'm like, okay, it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Let's just try another one.
Okay,
Maybe next week or whatever. Yeah, let's just
yeah.
Okay. And it just went on like that, just went on, and yeah, that's when the transformation began. I released my first song, went crazy, what, did you just do that, and it really just meant a lot to me, because I was like, it was unbelievable at some point, like, okay, I can't believe, like, I'm actually doing this, and I feel like there's something to it, It's not just the same. It's not the same anymore. There's now something to it. There's a deeper meaning to what I'm doing at this point.
So you feel like you it was a proper way to express what you were going through at the time and everything.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it became good, and that's when the solo career began, and new league came afterwards. So I was in school with a few of them. Always knew a few of them from my childhood. So yeah, that's what it was.
So who started new league?
Lumko Jacobs, currently in Johannesburg. So yeah, he came with the entire concept, and he was like, yo man, that's after I made a song with Vajo, and when they were very good friends at that time. They were like, yo dude, let's make this song, send me a song. I'm like, alright, I know the boys, let's do this. And made like 2 songs, and things just went crazy. That's when he was like, no guys, here's this, let's form a band, label, new league, we go, So there was quite a few of us, made music. It was a very dope time in my life. Even the project that came out,
I still can't remember the guy's name, by the way.
Who?
Hey man, no, I'm still there by the Brebnarian dude that.
Oh, God remember.
Yeah, no, and I'm about to give up. He made he used to call himself he went to Pretoria too, man. There's so many of you guys that side in Gauteng now, man. Because even Tam is that side. Leroy, shout out to everybody that is watching this, man. That's representing us that side.
Definitely.
Moving swiftly along, we'll go back to like the new league and everything. Maybe part 2 if there's a part 2. But Katlabona, that's Labona. Then you also, going on to this Joburg topic, move to Jozi, and how's life like? I know we're jumping around and everything, but that I just like tying in things and like what's currently like, what was like that like experience like for you? But open in a space whereby there's more money. As compared to Bloemfontein, because that's what I'm trying to ascertain probably with most of these like episodes of how come you still like trying to push and Bloom type questions, you get what I'm saying? And also being like but that have been like in the industry and seeing that that you're still pushing, how are you still like keeping trends and keeping in the know? Alex in the previous episode, Babu didn't want to tell us how he kept in the know. How do you still every single time you're gonna make a beat, you're gonna produce a show? How are you mentally there as 30 or keep up with the trends, because people forget you sometimes. And I think it happens all the time, and I want to document these things because
that's true.
There's so many of our niggas that dress about document time to the unfortunate demise or whatever the case may be.
No, that was a crazy experience. I won't even lie, going to such a city, with so many more people and so many more people trying to make music, it gets overwhelming at some point, like people literally don't even know you there. I felt like it wasn't the same thing that I'd usually receive in here, the kind of love. So it was just like one of the mind-blowing factors, like, okay, like this is actually how much more I have to work, because now it was just overwhelming. So there's different artists coming through, and everyone is not even from that city,
but everybody has a claim to something.
But everybody is trying to get something.
Don't you feel like that with Bloom sometimes, like in terms of like business someone? But who that are supposedly working this side and stuff like that. It's people looking for better opportunity from whatever small or big town they're from.
Because Bloem is actually a very great city, and I don't know why people make it sound like it's actually a very great city, it just wouldn't be advisable for people that are trying to venture into music right now. So I think we've all spoke about that a lot, and but that's just basically what it is. It's also just crazy to have to navigate in such a large city, because now you're trying to make moves. As you're saying, every day you want to make a beat. Every day you want to make a beat. You're trying to be.
And I got more no one speaks your language. I wanna go type thing.
Nothing.
It's just different languages every day. Sometimes you can't even communicate or whatever.
Sometimes,
it's a big city, man.
So many. Yeah. So it's also nice to experience, because you just get to experience life from a different perspective for some people.
But it's good to travel. That's what we encourage on the show. It's good to travel. Skaba one dimensional. Just travel like all our means.
It's needed.
I know it seems like we were speaking from a point of privilege or whatever the case may be, but travel by all means. Skaba or one dimensional or whatever. That we don't promote one dimensional. If you can, you're listening to our voices, please travel. We encourage traveling. For real. Because the small town mentality will consume.
Clears your mind.
No, consumer blind. Or maybe you have a different opinion. I don't know.
No. I definitely agree. Yeah, because you can get consumed by everything that's around you and something that's always around you. So you can get consumed by that. We're only human, after all. So.
Alright. So. You in Jozi, what's your first job?
My first job? Damn.
Or what's your first source of income?
Yeah, damn.
What's your first illegal or legal job?
Anything that can just
provide,
So that was crazy.
That you can think, you can mention on the pod.
Yeah. As soon as I got there, man, that was my first thought. Every day. Damn, I need to get a job, yo. Damn, I need to get a job. Damn. Until, I went back to retail. I'm like, good. Because I needed the funds. At that point. I really needed the funds at that time. And, it was something that I could do.
And you can network at the same time.
Yeah, and still network. So I had to go back to retail. I had to figure out something that can just get me set on my own 2 feet at this point, whether it be equipment or whatever it may be, because I really that was a crazy decision to make, because why would I just go there, but I really felt like that was the time I needed to do that. And I did it, and it taught me a lot. It taught me so much, taught me so much about being a man too. You understand? So it was a lot to handle, but I could make ends meet. I had to. You have good days, you have bad days. You understand?
For real?
Yeah, you have good days, you have bad days. So we had to make things work, until the Janes also joined. The Janes came to Joburg a year later.
Oh, so you guys were still together at the time?
Not the entire new league.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Just a few of us. I went to Joburg first, for a year, and they followed the next year. That's when, we got our own place, Yeah.
Oh shit!
Now we can all pay rent. Things are good now,
So what is everybody doing? Or you obviously in retail. What is everybody else doing?
Yeah, some did retail, some were. Bloemfontein was in school, also. Yeah. So it was a lot, man. But we made it work. It was a good experience, So it just teaches you a lot, man, about responsibility, accountability. You just have to. You learn a lot about people too. So I wouldn't trade that experience for the world, It really helped me a lot. really made me part of who I am.
Okay.
Yeah, right now.
I like experiences that bring you back to being like space, like mentally, or whatever like the case may be. Because on the other podcast, another topic that I like bringing up with Majda Abdom. Do you think we have like a botata of Hosala go kuntlung like for too long as homies, as blonde niggas? Do you believe in the notion I
wouldn't know honestly, because it just really depends, man. If
what
you
type of
can.
person you are.
If you just can, and
because the topic had originated from the tree joking, like someone is like, man, I wouldn't do like a Bloemfontein, and but she's a Bloemfontein type thing. And you were like, but it's
all in different strokes for different folks. You know? Different strokes for different folks, I guess.
Where would you like to see Bloem hip hop going? Where would you like to see Bloem hip hop in the next 10 years as ThirdyRSA?
I believe Bloem has a lot of talented artists.
Definitely.
You know? I really, really believe that. And I really do not know what the actual problem is. You know? As much as I've also just been doing music and everything, I just still cannot grasp what the actual problem is. But I think as soon as we start working together, that's when there will be a lot of change. You know, that's when there'll be a lot of change in the game. You know, because we're a talented bunch, man. We're a talented bunch.
What can you say?
Yeah, I think, you know, the sooner we start working together, the better we can all be. The better we can all be. So I'm not sure what the actual problem is. You know? I couldn't, you know, get to that. But I think the sooner we start working together, things will just be better. You know?
Same thing we were discussing earlier about, like, imagine if everybody just like started like going to each other's gigs and having like a Bloem rapper festival, just like Bloem rappers. Like, do you think there could be more done in terms of like radio stations, maybe, or I don't know, do you think commercial radio stations are helping the cause, or they don't care, just play the Jozi guys all the time, and the guys and the whatever guys, whoever's fresh at the time guys type thing?
That's now another avenue, because, you know,
I don't want to get you in no trouble. If you can't answer, just say no comment. I don't want to. I'm just saying, like, in the broader perspective of things. Wait, now what do you think? But I don't want to get you in no trouble.
No, not even, because I don't really listen to radio a lot. I don't sometimes, you know. So, but you're right, you know. Like, commercial radio stations don't really put in that much effort in playing other people's music except the Jozi guys, as you say. Not to, like, I'm not trying to also try to be cancelled here, Jozi guys. I'm just talking like how in KZN the radio stations that side won't play no Bloemfontein, no kid playing here. Or whatever the case may be, those local, they always play what comes from that community. They don't play nana that so what you know, which is another reason for the channel, because I felt like it was actually
the concept of the podcast came like 2 years ago, whatever the case may be. But the camel is back. I don't know. It tweaks. Whatever. The last straw is when I heard on TikTok. It was like a snippet of like a podcast. Yeah. Some hot man with Nick G's podcast is always there.
Cool.
Hot man and actor is Kenneth Mashaba or in Generations.
Okay.
Or man hot man.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of his name.
Stwan. He's a Stwan or
Speedy
actor. Hot man
Kenneth Mashaba, yeah. I'm trying to think of his name, yeah.
But so he was talking to Mashabela. I hope that's hot man's name. And as actors, we are so shunned by the industry because Harabu is Zulu, Afrikaans, Xhosa, the major languages that are spoken by the majority of South Africans. Yes. How are you gonna get an acting role? You check, and I was like, no ways, it can't be always like that. I listened to the Dojo podcast. I listened to the Dutus on like radio stations for years now.
Yeah, for years.
Yeah, so I know that there is a people that want to listen to us. It's just that bro, like we don't even have a free state TV on this TV. You know what I'm saying? But this Gauteng, this Soweto, and those things in like this, you know, like bro,
Yeah, I get you.
So I think if we told, or not told, but we set a precedence whereby like the local free state radio stations just play the homies, like at least like 30-40%, such as yourself, it would be easier for you to stay here and tour and be able to, because your music is now broader to people that didn't even know there was a 30 or whatever the case may be, unlike just being on the internet.
Yeah. So radio is power. Yeah, radio is power.
That's people that still. I still listen. I can't. Because of my career, I can't listen to music anymore.
Yeah.
Like I'm no longer that guy that needs to. Bro, you know how hard it is to be a hip hop DJ. You have to clean music. You have to go fuck man shit. It's good for YouTube
like the whole time.
Now I have to go play it on radio, bro. And hey, man, you didn't black book, but please send me a clean. Nigga send it to you like that. Probably like mute one fact and then you give me shit. Hey man, and the pussy. I'm like dick. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Hell no.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Chill.
So like, it's heavy being a DJ, man. It got to a point where presenters had to like come search for us for like, yo man, I know. Also halfway or the show doesn't have sponsorship or whatever. But even not say even the hip hop set. I'm like, no way is that. One day I can just play. Just like in America where they have the radio stations.
Okay.
And go CoRneR, you can swear, you can do whatever. Sharp, I wouldn't mind going to go mix on a show like that when I was still a DJ. But you have to edit that stuff before, but hence I don't mind if you are on a radio station live playing a premix because they don't allow. Sorry, man, and it's a hip hop DJ.
How much?
Hence I'm saying, hip hop can't thrive. And if I was boy touch boy in Confed, I would literally go to those CCM guys and tell them, okay, listen, I want to open a radio station where no house bad.
Okay.
But it's PG-13, not house bad. Now you're gonna constantly, you can't just constantly visceral type shit, man, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Obviously, it has to be, yeah. But for music preferences,
Yeah.
you know,
It has to be.
yeah.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, I have a friend, you know, Sabotage. Like, I always see how hard it is for him to like prepare an entire set. I'm like, yeah.
For radio, yo.
Oh, so
Wait, Sabotage lang pinanuje out.
Yeah.
Oh, with the homies.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's homeboy.
that guy's crazy. Yeah.
That's a homeboy.
Yeah.
What guy?
Welcome.
What's up, Velko? Yeah. Shout out Sabotage,
Shout
man.
out, Sabo.
Shout out to what I needed. I love that shit.
Yeah, that's
I've been
always crazy.
bumping every day. Blessing, man.
Yeah,
Blessings, man.
crazy.
Alright, wait, I should have him on season 2, man. Hook me up with homie's number. Yeah, man. Oh, shout out. So, yeah, man. So, when did you start not being tight with the homies? After Joburg or in Joburg?
No, before Joburg.
What?
No, before.
Before you went to Joburg. Yeah. Oh. Well, what was the concern? So you were just like, hey man, I've done my part. Yeah. I gotta go see what I gotta go stretch my wings.
What more I can do? So yeah, it was that's just how I felt at the time, you know. And an opportunity came about, so I took it and I just went.
So I heard that you won an MTN award, MTN competition for rapping. Is that true?
Yeah. I came second place actually. Yeah.
You came second. Who came first?
I don't remember that guy. It was a white guy actually. And
what?
Yeah, that was he hit me with like something.
But it's like a battle rap type thing.
Yeah, we just
Cypher.
Yeah.
Cypher
thing. We just have to
Cypher, yeah. Get the crowd. Oh, he got the crowd basically.
No, we're rapping for the judges.
Okay.
Yeah. You know.
So how does it feel rapping in front of I think KO?
KO, you know, Cuesta and Muesli, you know.
My goodness. I was
you know, at a time where I was like very, you know, I was still hella ambitious, you know.
This is before the I'm sorry for jumping around so much.
Yeah.
This is before the new league.
Yeah, I was still during.
It was jury.
Yeah.
So the homies are in the crowd begging you up and stuff. Some of them entered or
some of them entered. So what happened was we had to wait in line to go inside the audition room. Cool. I go in. Yeah, a friend of mine goes in. Yeah, he doesn't get it. I go in, you know. I don't know what happened, you know, but they told me, nah, we're good, we're fine. And, you know, something with me just didn't sit right, you know. I was like, what? How did I just blow the audition like that? I don't remember what happened, you know, but maybe they just didn't like the flow or something.
Yeah, sometimes.
I'm like, what? Okay. I know, gents, let's go. I'm like, nah, gents, I don't feel like leaving. I wanna try again. You know, I'm like, yo, I wanna try again. Like, nah, I exchanged tops, you know, with a friend. I'm like, nah, wear this so that they don't see it's the same guy, you know. I put on a different top. I wait in line again, a good 10 minutes. You know. Then I go in. I rap. They say I'm going. They send me through. I'm like, what? You guys send me through? Okay. I go in for the second round. You know? Second round, you know, a lot eliminated. Second round, I go in. I rap. Hey man, yo, that was dope. You're going to round 3. What? I'm like, what? You know, just to think I could have given up, and I'm already now in the finals, you know, so there was like 4 of us in those finals. The other 2 were eliminated, and I was left with the white guy. What? Next day, my man raps in the neck.
What? White man? Raps.
like raps in vernac. I'm like,
Now you
what
got the
did
crowd
you
already.
do?
You got the crowd
I'm
already.
like, what did you just do? Damn. But that was very dope. I didn't expect that. I had to give it to him.
But you wouldn't have gotten the same if you went Afrikaans.
I don't know. I wonder if I thought of like something like that. But, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was a crazy experience. I was like, I love that. So just that, willingness to not give up. I will always just think of that day when I also feel like giving up. That actually I could really go far with this, and that's what I plan on doing. So yes.
And we really appreciate you coming on as our first rap on the network. It really means a lot, brother. I hope you come on again. Not cruising off the show or anything. I'm just appreciating the time and effort that you need for us, and it doesn't go unnoticed.
Thanks, man.
The viewers, but this thing's done with no sponsors, no nothing. It's just 4 dudes that just decided to push a heavy project such as this, and on such a no budget or low budget, whichever way you wanna look at it. Yeah. I want you to just tell me what's Thirdy doing in the next 5 years, like December year 2027. What's Thirdy doing? As I think by then you'll be 28.
Yeah, around about, if not 27, 28, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, 2027, it even sounds like a good year. And it just has. So, right now, I've just been going through a lot of, ups and downs in life. And I feel like all I want to do is just release a lot of music, I've currently been working on a project right now, 8 songs. So I'm not sure. I wanted it to be out before I'll just have it out early next year. But it's something I've just been really working on. But in the next 5 years, I'm really trying to have achieved a lot for myself, because I feel like I owe it to myself a lot. I'm just trying to achieve a lot for myself, a lot for my family, and just get the life that I want. I'd like to have changed the world with my music. I wouldn't say the world, but just changed a lot of people's perspectives and how people view some things, because I'm planning, the content is just gonna be very different, man. So it's just gonna be very good. The next 5 years are just gonna be a lot of music from me, a lot of work, a lot of visuals. That's all I can say.
The biggest accolade that you say you've did while you're in Joburg, that your fans out there might not know that you were behind that, but you were definitely a part of, production wise or song or show or whatever the case may be, that you would like to mention?
There was definitely a lot of work that we got to do, especially also when I went to Sportsing Studios. There was a time where I went to Sportsing Studios that had Adidas auditions over there. Those were very dope, and made it through, and there's things like that was just very weird for me, that you know, I could still just provide something that could be good enough, you know, for what I'm.
Yeah.
You know? So it was very, you know, I went through, but you know, the next day things didn't really go as planned. So yeah, it was bad for me. But you know, things like that are always just a reminder for myself, you know, that, you know, we're actually destined for, you know, bigger and greater things. So yeah, there was a lot that happened actually. What else? The day we were also in Pretoria with Sabotage. that was crazy.
Sabotaging seems like fun, man.
Yeah, Sabotage is a cool guy. So he was behind the decks doing my shit, you know. And I was like, yo, I performed. Things were so, you know, things were epic, and it was just great to receive such love in a different city like that. You know, it was a great feeling, you know, like wow, like this is actually possible, you know. People relate to whatever I'm giving out, and I love that a lot, you know. I still love that a lot. Hence, I just really want to release a lot of music at this point. I've recorded a lot, so I'm just trying to feed it out to the world, and you know, that's basically what it is.
Nah, man, I haven't met such a young dude that's still doing his thing, man. Like, shout out to you, man. Like, I hear that the passion is still there.
Yeah, always.
I hope one day, all that pain that probably that you've been through, whatever, we can hear in your rhymes. I know we went very personal in this interview. We didn't go. We didn't go very hip hop, who's better, Tupac or Man, whatever the case may be. But what I do appreciate is that like you were able to like come through and tell your story the way you wanted like to be told, and you gave us the platform to document that and put it out there. When are we anticipating your album?
My album,
mixtape, whatever, man.
No mixtape.
When are you expecting some work, man?
First quarter of the year.
Okay, so you got some lined up for 2020?
Yeah, definitely.
Where you signed up?
Noah.
Oh, you indie?
Yeah.
Okay. You live strictly on the internet?
Yeah, I'm an indie. I
what song should people go right now and listen at 30 that's fire? Combo fire!
They must listen to my entire project, man. Fear No Evil. You know? Yeah, they must listen to Fear No Evil.
I listen to that. I like it. I bumped it before I came through when I still had Wi-Fi connected. So I was on SoundCloud, just like giving you props, man. I really appreciate. But I've always appreciated. Okay, not to lie, I've never followed 30, but I've always followed the new league. I liked. You know me, man. I had something like good 10 to 20 songs still, man. And I'd bump the stuff anyway. I go, man.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember, like we like, you know, the way we were so excited when, you know, you had accepted the project, like yo, bro, you had a meeting, yo, bro, D-Mac took the project, dog. So one day you never know, you know, it's going crazy. Like
that thing is respect, very, you know? That thing is very important in the house fraternity. I don't know why it's not like solidified in like the hip hop community, and this is. And I'm not just saying Heafy State, I'm saying everywhere, I'm calling everybody out. In South Africa, the hip hop community is not as united as the house fellas. And until that's figured out, hip hop, even when, if it goes back to the Daystar, what's this thing? Daystar 2016, 2017, when everybody was on the hip hop payroll. if it does come back, let's say between 825 or whatever, and hip hop is hip hop again, and everything goes back. Don't know much that we got long hard, you know. You get them say, it needs I'm a piano nuchi, I never. Buffalo, because they always finding.
Yeah, always.
Hip hop was never like that. This man's hungry. Hey man.
This was his.
No, it's just one for him.
Did you order one?
Yeah, just I
just dashed you free meal.